Welcome to Profiletraders. This is Reza and you're listening to my market recap for November the 3rd. It is very clear at this stage that we are full blown in the middle of a mania, craze, panic, and complete loss of reason and reality. And we are going to look at the bigger time frame chart and see what is happening here. Like I said yesterday, if this was going on the way down, we would have seen now congressional meetings to investigate what is going on. People would have been hanged, prisoned. But as it is doing it on the way up, it is not a single bit of a concern for anybody in charge. And it is very now clear that we are getting close to a very, very important point. And this is the retest of this previous high that we had. And once we are going to pop above that, it is clear and simple that there is not going to be a single soul short in this whole world that will not be start losing money. Even those who sold the very, very top are going to stop to lose money. So once we kick that top off, we could see the very last violent push up, which will bring in a lot of short covering, which will bring in a lot of late buyers. And then by the end of the day, that big push up will end up being reversed and we're gonna close at the very low of the day negatively, and only then we will know that the top is in place. As of right now, it is absolutely unbelievable because, again, going back to what I said yesterday, the element of fear does no longer exist. And if you look at the similarities of what is going on now and what happened in the bubble of 2000, it is really ironic to see that the same companies that bankrupted huge amount of people, such as the Pricelines of this world, such as the Amazons of this world. Priceline dropped from 300, 400 bucks to $1. Amazon in the .com dropped to also single digits. They are the same stock now in this bubble cycle that, again, they are fooling people with their money to chase them. And then you think about it, Amazon PE 600 something. Its price is almost equal to its PE. And no need to tell you that Priceline, $1,463 for a little paper with a stamp of a company on it, is worse than a ounce of gold priced at 11.17. So in any case, this part here is going to start to be very, 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 very dynamic. We either going to pop the top, which I hope we will, so that this flat top kind of a deal is over with. We end up putting a top with a good rejection. But I can assure you one thing with absolute certainty and absolute certitude, that this whole move up, once it's going to start to give it back, it is going to be very, very violent. But till we see a big push up and a complete reversal, this Fed-induced orgy may go on well above 21.17, which was the last previous top. Now let's look at oil very quickly. It did really nothing much except following what ES did, and also I told you that we were in the bracket down here and that we needed to exit out of this bracket, which we did last night. Therefore today was a breakup trade, and the two POCs that I gave you were targeted. This one again, like it's exactly like ES. The economies everywhere around the globe are slowing down. There is excess capacity. Iranians are going to be allowed to inject 1.5 million to 2 million barrels a day every day soon. And oil is in a break-up mode. But as it is in a break-up mode, it is entering area of resistance, which is exactly this 48. And the fact that now we close below 48, this could possibly be seen as a failed break to the upside. But we don't know that yet, because we have to now assume that until 48.40 holds, until 48.40 holds, we are in a possible failed breakup attempt. And if we break above that, 49 to 49.20 is the level above to target. To break to the downside, truly no break will happen until we exit out of the bottom of today, which is 46.75. If we do break the 46.75, then we should come down for 26.28. Now let's go look at gold here. Clearly under stress. Every time that orgy goes on in the market, every time the casinos are filled with suitcases full of Federal Reserve cash for gamblers to play with, nobody has any kind of patience to hold anything secure or to protect anything. It's just how it is during orgies. People want fast money, gambling money, speculation money, and they dump what is safe. And now clearly on the daily chart, the gold short term is in trouble, because unless we manage tomorrow by re-enter back and close into this uptrend line, this trend line is officially a break, because we managed to close outside of it. But also we are entering the territory of the buyer who started to buy from the last time down here. So it is very feasible, because the move to the downside is so already developed, that we could be near important support here. So the main support is 1100. That level breaks, it could be very nasty, because then it could be a continuation down after a hefty consolidation that failed to reverse up, and now it's going to be a continuation down equal to the last legs that we saw going down. But let's not also forget that the market is at record ever high as well, so it is normal that this has reacted this way because of reasons that we just discussed. So to turn this thing now a little bit on the bullish side, I need to see a price re-enter back above 1124. If we do that, we have two POCs up there, 1135 and then 1140.5 to to meet on the downside, and on the downside, on the upside, I'm sorry, and on the downside 1100. So that's it for today. This was Reza with Profiletraders, and if you wish to learn market profile or style, you can get my courses and 1 year to my trading room, 550 money back guaranteed.